My name is JC. I am wrong strong. It's one day after my birthday. I'm 49 years old. Went up to Kingman yesterday. The drive was a little scary. I'm not gonna lie. It was like a dark road, and since I left so early, it was like pitch black. I think it was 90, 93. But it was just dark, and it was just, straight, and up, down. But it was, I'm used to stopping at gas stations. I'm used to like kind of stretching my legs a little bit. And this ride was constant. I didn't stop until I was about 45 minutes away. So I kind of drove almost the 3 hours. Got there, they checked me in pretty fast. Got to the unit, the side of the prison where I was going to. They had this whole, almost like an auditorium with a screen. I mean, they have the room to provide for programs. They had about 200 chairs set up. It's a really big yard with a lot of potential, man. Big yards like that have potential because if you get the right leadership amongst the inmates, because it's still prison, guys. It's still run with certain laws that they have to buy in there, race, all those things, and it's things that I think are never going to change just because of how it's structured to be that way, to keep people out of trouble and crashing and stuff like that. But there's huge potential to put the right people in the leader position and have them start cleaning up that yard where they receive the new guys coming in, and they start mentoring them, teaching them how to do time, teaching them to come out a different person. Because I was telling them yesterday, the famous words of everybody in prison is they wait until the 90 days. I'm gonna start working out once I'm 90 days to the door, or I'm gonna start doing this once I'm 90 days to the door. And it's like, you need to start planning from the day you walk in. Like, you need to start planning, because if not, you're gonna walk out the same man, and probably not even that, because you're probably gonna come out worse, because you're gonna be around a lot of other criminals in there, and now you're coming out. You wasted time. You came out the same. Like it becomes a revolving door. And I say that from experience. I don't say that because I think I'm better or I know more. No, I say that from experience because that's what happened to me. And then it got to the point where I got comfortable doing the time. And that's dangerous. That's very dangerous, because then you spend most of your life incarcerated. I believe that if we put in some basic programs with a system, not only the inmates but the staff too. People don't realize that it's more people involved in this than just they always look one side or the other. No, it's the inmates, it's the staff, and it's the families of the inmate and the staff. It's a big group of people that's involved when someone goes to jail, someone that works there, all that stuff. So everybody needs skills, habits, a system. Everybody needs help. Everybody. And the reason why I'm able to speak on this is because, I saw, there's people in jail that read books specifically to manipulate people. They read books, and some of them are really good. They have game, natural marketers, you know what I mean? But I have seen them work on a staff, on a CO, and sometimes it takes them years to flip them, but they end up flipping him. And these are all little things that, as let's say a new guy comes in to become a CO, these are all new things that need to be explained to him. And I know there's training for all this. I get it, but there's another kind of training that should be established to be able to teach these guys to not take their work home. I was doing some research, and suicide and depression, all that is really, really high in correctional officers. It's actually higher than police officers. So, that should tell you everything right there. They need help too. Their families need help too. The inmates need help too. Their families need. Everybody needs tools and a system. Yeah, that's my spill explaining it. Anyways, it was really good. They set me up with the laptop. I was able to put the pictures up, do the presentation, show the TV show. I was able to explain my whole story through video and just everything, the powerlifting event, the studio. I left the guys with the whole concept and idea of, the journal, how powerful it is. I got a message this morning by the warden. He said, you impacted these guys. A lot of them are talking about starting to journal now, and that was the message that I wanted to leave them with, is that if you create a map, a plan, a system, you'll become somebody different, because now you have the map of how to get to A to B. Even if you don't have all the details and everything, you have the basic idea. And that's why I journal, because if I see that idea, at least I'll start to chip away at it. I'll never let someone make the same mistake that I made by me coming in as a person and I came out the same or worse every time, I went to prison. Every time I never did anything with my time. I never accomplished anything. It was just wasted time. It's why I do what I do. I believe that people just need to be disciplined in certain areas of their life. I believe that there's an identity crisis. People don't know who they are. So, we pretend to be what the world tells us to be. And sometimes that gets us into trouble. The trip was a success. It was great. I'm gonna eventually work with them. This is a private facility, so there's possibilities to do bigger stuff there. So that's what we do, guys. We go in, we share the blueprint, we go back and start teaching some men how to follow that blueprint. It's been great, man, to be able to spend my birthday there. And they knew exactly what to give me, because everybody knows I collect coins from all the prisons that I visited, and they had some coins for me, and I was really excited. So I just want to give a shout out to all the staff members in the Kingman State Prison. Thank you for making that happen. Thank you for having the patience, the just everything, working with me, getting the paperwork done, all that stuff, and most of all, being present there. I took that very, very to the heart. For you to be there present, watch the presentation, actually shows that you care what's going on. So just a big shout out to you guys. Hey, thank you. My name's JC. I am Wrong the Strong. Súbanse la Suburban, because we about to create some change.